There seems to be no signs of heaven's will existing in the Legends of Ren Zu. Did heaven's will even exist at that time? Personally, I think heaven's will hadn't come into being yet, or it was still in the process of forming, not yet developed to the crafty, all-encompassing force we see in the main story. When and why did it become what it is now? A deep question that touches the very foundation of the Gu world's Tao: balance, fate, human struggle, and the unseen hand guiding or opposing everything. Gu Zhenren's first reply is short, direct, and carries that signature weight. Heaven's will has always existed. Simple, absolute, no room for doubt. But the asker pushes back, as any true Gu cultivator would. Since heaven's will has always existed, why is there no sign of it in the Legends of Ren Zu? Gu warms having spiritual intellect is sure, but even if the Legends of Ren Zu is a mythical fairy tale mixing truth and falsehood, that still doesn't explain everything away. Gu Zhenren responds with two layers of honesty that feel very human for such a grand author. First of all, the Legends of Ren Zu is a fairy tale. Literary works always select the most interesting things and can't be all-encompassing. And secondly, it is very much difficult for me. You should know how hard it is to conceive such a fable. My own talent is limited, and I am unable to reach such ideal standards. There it is, the author admitting the creative limits while defending the lore's integrity. It's refreshing, right? Even Gu Zhenren, the one who wove this ruthless masterpiece, acknowledges that crafting a perfect, all-revealing fairy tale within a fairy tale is no small feat. In the Gu world, heaven's will is described as the will of heaven and earth itself, vast, boundless, everywhere across the 5 regions and 9 heavens. It seeks balance, taking from the surplus and giving to the deficit. It opposes those who try to hoard fortune or defy the natural order. It manifests through calamities, tribulations, and even subtle influences on Gu immortals. During Renzu's ancient era, the time of primordial chaos, the creation of humans, the birth of the 10 children, strength Gu, wisdom Gu, etc., the world was raw, primal, and filled with myriad wonders. The legends focus on Renzu's personal journey, his hardships, his losses, his pursuit of freedom, and the birth of humanity through sacrifice. Why no overt heaven's will antagonist in those tales? Narrative choice. Fairy tales simplify. They highlight human or proto-human struggle, wisdom versus strength, hope and despair, and the cost of ambition. Showing an omnipresent formless heaven's will pulling strings in every story might dilute the intimate fable-like feel. The legends are meant to inspire, to hide human path and refinement path inheritances, not to serve as a complete history textbook, lore perspective. Even if heaven's will has always existed, its expression and personality evolved. In the oldest times, it might have been more passive or raw, simply the Tao of the world maintaining equilibrium without the craftiness that developed later, especially after certain venerables like Star Constellation pushed against it. By the time of the main story, it feels like a calculated opponent because the world has matured and human Gu immortal ambition has grown bolder, provoking stronger responses. It's like comparing a sleeping giant to one fully awake and vigilant. The giant was always there, but Renzu's era was the dawn of the struggle. Gu Zhenren's point about creative difficulty also rings true thematically. Even an author or a venerable can't perfectly capture every layer of the Tao in one tale. The legends are intentionally incomplete. That's part of their charm and their hidden depth. They leave room for readers and characters in the story to interpret, innovate, and pursue their own paths. So, did heaven's will exist in Renzu's time? According to Gu Zhenren, yes, it always has. The absence in the legends isn't a plot hole, it's artistic selection and a reminder that no single story can encompass the entire boundless Gu world. What do you think, fellow Taoists? Was heaven's will subtly present in the legends all along, in the form of fate, luck, or the natural consequences Renzu faced? Or do you prefer the idea that it awoke and grew more active over the eras? Drop your theories in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Reverend Insanity lore, like, subscribe, and tell me which Q&A or legend story we should explore next. Until then, refine your aperture, guard your luck, and remember, in the Gu world, even heaven has a will, and it's always watching. Stay ruthless.